Hello, and welcome to the Center of Light YouTube channel. My name is Sherry Renee, and I'm thrilled to introduce myself to you this morning. I am a spiritual teacher. I'm a spiritual practitioner of religious science. I'm a life coach and an NLP practitioner and a speaker. I'm thrilled and absolutely thrilled to be introducing my channel today. This is my first ever video, so I'm sure it will get better from here. So I'm sure I'm gonna mess this up a little bit, and you know what? That's okay, because I've named this video Coming Out of the Closet. So I'm just gonna be here, I'm gonna be me, and I'm gonna be real. So the reason why I'm introducing myself to the world today is because I think it's imperative that we all live out our expression in a glass bowl, because we are here to learn from one another, and I am no exception. So I'd like to let you know who I am. I'm a 45-year-old woman, I'm married, and I've got 3 beautiful children. My daughter is 26, I have 2 sons that are 12 and 10, and my intention here this morning is to say, hey, you know what? We're all in this together. My intention on this planet is to raise consciousness. So I'm doing that by exposing myself and revealing myself to the world via this video, to this YouTube channel. So I really invite you to subscribe to this video channel and to comment. I would love to be engaged with you. I will be bringing a video to you live every Wednesday morning, and we'll be talking about topics about life, real life. For me, as a spiritual being, as a spiritual practitioner, I speak spiritualese. So a lot of times in my life experiences, I tend to look at it through the eyes of spirituality, and that just happens to be how I interpret it. So I will be interpreting life, however it's coming out for me, in spiritualese. Sometimes I'm probably going to be upset. Sometimes I might be looking like life is grand, and sometimes it is, and sometimes it's not going to be. We'll be covering topics around worthiness, money, sexuality, relationships. It's going to run the gamut, I'm sure, because as life unfolds, I will be sharing it with you completely unscripted. I'll be coming to you with just a very bare outline of what I want to say, but mainly it's going to be me just letting go and letting myself just speak. And I pray that it connects with you, because I can tell you my intention is to allow the infinite light to move through me and touch every heart on this planet that I can possibly touch, whether it's you here with the YouTube channel, or if it's on our one-on-one sessions, which I see clients one-on-one, or in group work, or facilitating workshops or retreats, or at a speaking event. Or, if you're just there at the gas station or at the grocery store checking out my groceries, my intention is to bring light and love to absolutely everyone that I touch. So here goes. So this morning, my topic is coming out of the closet. Now, I'm not coming out of the closet as a gay person, which of course would be completely fine. My idea on humanity is that, it doesn't matter. It's whatever it is that light wants to express itself as us, and that each of us are an individualized expression of God itself. And so whether or not you're gay or you're straight, you're transgender, you're binary, you're whatever, it's irrelevant, except for that it's relevant to you. If it's relevant to you, then it's relevant. And it can and should be shared so that each one of us know that we are okay. Because at the end of the day, that I think is what we all want to know, is that we are okay exactly as we are. We are loved, and we are love itself. So this morning, I'm coming out of the closet as a spiritual teacher. Yes, I know that those of you that know me know that I've been doing this my whole life. Yes, I have. But I've never come out as that. That has not been my main source of income. It's not been my profession. I spent the majority of my adult life as a hairstylist, and I owned a salon in Maryland for 10 years. I worked in that same salon for 20 years, and one of the most beautiful experiences I had was watching my staff, my stylists, evolve as human beings. And the way that they did that was by revealing themselves and being that open space for clients to express and be themselves in their presence. And as I watched them unfold, I was enamored by the glorious nature of spiritual evolution right there in front of me. And I went on to pursue different modalities to explore that a little deeper about what I was seeing. And then I found out that my daughter had been sexually abused. And, as a survivor myself, it was heart-wrenching. And from that experience, I honestly just felt like some of the day-to-day activities of running a business, I just didn't want to do anymore. And so I sold that business and started a nonprofit organization with my dear friend, Karen, and we started Cherry's Promise. And our intention was to educate communities on how to prevent child sexual abuse. Because one of the things that I learned was that it was a topic that just wasn't talked about. And because it stayed in the dark, it was able to grow like a cancer. And so I did that for several years. I taught adults and some children on how to prevent child sexual abuse for adults, and for children just to be empowered so that they can speak up and be the empowered children that a predator doesn't choose. And I still do that every now and again. I still see a handful of hair clients because I love them so much. And for me, to give love and light, which is my intention, can come by means of doing hair or anything else. They can come and see me one-on-one. It doesn't matter. I am a vessel for God, and however that looks is what I say yes to. And so in coming out of the closet, I also just want to say that I've had the beautiful experience of having a desire to make a living. And, after I sold my business, I'm too young to retire, and I still have children to raise and to send through college or whatever it is that they want to explore. And I happen to love pretty things, and I really love, making a living and having that source of freedom as life source energy, which is called money. So I decided one of the things that I do well is being in relationship, and that's because I love people. So I chose to sell real estate, and I still do. As a real estate agent, I'm blessed with meeting people and helping them find their homes or to get rid of a home that no longer serves their highest and best good. And that has been a joy. But there's always been this really burning desire in my heart to be a public servant. And so therefore ministry calls to me. And but I have to say, a minister of what? As a religious science spiritual practitioner, I've truly enjoyed using prayer as treatment. I think that mental science is superb, and I know that we are what we think, and that our thinking actually causes a vibration which causes our reality. That is genuinely what I believe, and so I am to my core a religious scientist. And I may or may not go into religious science ministry, but what I do know is that my ministry as a whole is to be a public servant to you. And so I'm using my life as a way of being in public service. So as a spiritual practitioner, as a life coach, and as an NLP practitioner, my intention is to be with people in whatever way. So whether it's doing hair, or whether it's selling real estate, or whether it's doing this YouTube channel, or whether it's our one-on-one sessions, or video blogging, which this will inevitably be on my website, it doesn't matter. I am thrilled and so very excited to be with you. So coming out of the closet for me is to say to you and to all of you, I'm okay, you're okay, we're all okay, and I'm going to continue to bring myself to you. Because for me, being of public service means that I share my spiritualese with you. I share my mystical experiences with you. I share how life is being interpreted through me as a spiritual teacher and what I'm seeing in a macro picture. And so that's my intention, to bring this video to you and to belong to you, to belong to us, so that we are all one in the same. And so I will be bringing live these topics, and I'm super excited to be sharing this with you. So welcome to the Center of Light, and I'm looking forward to bringing many more topics your way. Blessings. Namaste.